Hey y'all, Melissa Santos with the She Means Business campaign. I'm hosting this year 2025, and here I have one of our first recipients of the first ever award, ever in the She Means Business campaign. So she made history, Chelsea de la Cruz. I am so inspired by you. You guys don't know this because we're meeting her in this way, in an intimate way for the first time. But you're an advocate for so many women entrepreneurs. Just for you own your own business. You have salons. How many salons do you have?
I actually have just
one.
Yes.
I follow you online, and I'm like, she has all the salons. Like, you are all the salons for me in Las Vegas because you outreach. You're so impactful to the community that I just feel like I see you everywhere. So can we talk about how you impact the community, as a mother, as an entrepreneur, as a Filipina? Like, you are a minority, and I feel like that needs to be amplified as well, because we, as I don't know if you were born here, if your parents came here. I feel like that's important to know that you are probably a child of immigrants, just making such an impact here. So let's just talk about whatever you want to just kind of open up with.
My parents, I'm actually first generation US citizen.
Amazing.
My grandparents immigrated from the Philippines to Hawaii and actually worked the sugarcane fields, the plantation fields.
Wow.
My parents didn't follow in their footsteps, but my dad went into blue collar work and my mom in the healthcare field. And there's me. So there's me. My dream was to, be in the beauty industry. I didn't think that I was going to own my own salon one day. It was just a dream. And then I moved here to Vegas, and I'm here now, running my business. I have 3 children. When I first started my business, it was just my 2 children and my husband at the time. And then we welcomed our 3rd child, and that's a whole other story in its own because of he's, special needs. He's autistic. So running a business, 2 children, and then introducing my special needs children into the mix.
So how do you do all that? How do you balance the not only motherhood, but also having a special needs child, because that just takes it to another level while still being an entrepreneur?
Yes. It was hard at first because the whole reason why I started this business was to be available for my children. I wanted to be there for their life. And when I was working, my hotel job, I wasn't there. So the purpose was to be able to have a flexible work schedule, to be able to be whenever my children's every beck and call. But then, of course, like the 3rd child, he requires a lot more. So actually, I took a step back from offering services, but running the business side so that I can be available for my.
How did you start the business? You said you didn't expect to ever own a hair salon or just a salon in general, but what made you take that leap and say, okay, I'm doing it, this is happening, outside of you wanted to have that freedom, but like where was that moment when you said, okay, I'm opening up my business?
So it was in the 2004 She Means Business campaign, but my story started in 2017. I just met my boyfriend, now husband at the time. And he asked me to stay home because he knew that I was taking, I didn't get to see my kids grow up. So in that time, it was a time of reflection where I was, what I wanted to do. And it came back to beauty. So at that time, he was living with me. And I told him, I'm going to sell my house. And he's like, you're going to sell your house? What are you going to do? I'm like, I'm going to open up my own salon. And he said, okay. He's like, okay. He goes, we can move back into my house and we can put your house up for sale. And I used everything that I worked so hard for as a single mom with my own house, sold that, and opened up my first salon.
Amazing. So you sacrificed that all, and you weren't even sure. Had you ever owned a business before?
No.
Wow.
No, never owned a business. Didn't even know. I had 0 clientele. So I had my license in the beauty industry back in 2006. But this is in 2017. So I didn't touch clients or did any type of beauty services for almost 6 years.
So how did you get the clientele? Because we know that that's really important.
Yes. I started literally from 0. So everywhere that I went, it was, hi, my name is Chelsea. I do this. Let me do your eyebrows. Let me do your lashes. It was me putting myself out there. 0 Zero,
So
absolutely
you can
nothing.
do all that, right? So if
Uh,
I walk in there, you can do my hair, you can do my lashes, you can everything.
so no, actually no. I started off as an esthetician.
Oh.
And then when I went into opening up my own business, I went into permanent makeup.
Wow.
Several years later, running the business, I actually went back to hair school and added that to my belt as well.
Well, you are just a go-getter.
Yeah.
You're like, I have to do all the things because I want people to have the full
Full,
experience, right? So
exactly.
I can go in there and it might not be you, but it's everybody can just make me go like feel glam, right? Like I can walk in, do my
Exactly.
hair, do my brows,
Yep.
and you still do the what is it called? It's the micro
Microblading, permanent
blading
makeup.
in the eyebrows, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's amazing. You
Thank
said I have
you.
to do it, and it's
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you wanted to have that freedom.
Mm.
And then I mean, when you put your house for sale, you kind of have to just go all
Have
in,
to go
right?
all in.
Like that's
Exactly.
it. Like
That's it.
you don't really have a choice then. But I also want to talk about something that Jackie mentioned outside, and it's one of the things, guys. You guys have to follow her on social media. So I know I'm bouncing around, but what's your social media handle so people can?
Chelsea dot the beauty lab. Again, Chelsea dot the beauty lab.
So her social media is very raw, very honest, and it's very just. I find myself like when I'll go on your Instagram and I see your stories, like I'm like, okay, well, it's gonna be 15 minutes because I'm gonna go through it because it's so interesting to me, and I'm a mom as well, but I love to learn. Just about just like the different things that moms go through. I know
Mhm.
we are a community, right? Once you
Yes.
become a mom, you're part of like
The
this
unspoken, like,
unspoken community. Like you're just part of this community. Now you're a mama bear, right?
Mhm.
But you know, our communities all look a little bit different,
Different.
right? Like the details. And your son is on the spectrum, right?
Mhm.
He's autistic,
Mhm.
and you share that.
Yes.
And I feel like I learned so much. My children are neurotypical. However, I did grow up in a household with my uncle being autistic.
Yes.
So I still learn now because it's different for everybody,
Yes.
right? Your son, I just see how loved he is and how much
He is.
patience you have,
Yeah.
and how you also reach out to the community, and you also give haircuts like before the kids go to school,
Yes.
free of charge for children with autism. Because
Mhm.
is that hard to do? Get cut their hair when they're autistic?
Um,
Is there a struggle?
it is.
Yeah.
It's hard. I got into doing those haircuts because, like I said, my child is autistic.
Mhm.
That I was the first one to cut his hair, and that was the hardest thing I ever had to do. Like still to this day, my son. Well, no, actually, he's better now,
Mm.
but he was the hardest haircut I've ever had to do. But I just don't offer it to children on the autistic spectrum. It's
Just all special needs
all special
children.
needs children. So it's
Amazing.
not cerebral palsy, Angelman syndrome. It doesn't have to be autism.
Mhm.
As long as you're on the special needs spectrum, I offer free haircuts during the summers to get them back to school.
Have you ever thought of opening a salon? I don't even know if these salons exist, but like a salon for children with special needs, like where it'd be just for them.
I think they have that.
They have one, yeah.
They do. It's like the Autism Foundation, things like
Yeah,
they
yeah,
do
where they
have
go
that.
help.
Yeah.
That's just amazing. I love that you share that with us because I know a lot of times people just feel probably alone. They're like, I don't want to talk about this, or
Yeah.
don't feel like maybe it's happening the same. Because even in motherhood, you feel like when your kid is having a tantrum or something, you're
Mhm.
like, oh no, this just happens to me. There's no
Yes.
way nobody else's child does this, you know, and it does feel lonely. So
It is.
watching others go through it in this way, but then
Mhm.
sharing it and being so vulnerable is really nice for us because we're able to see kind of peek into something that we wouldn't necessarily deal with, just to have that empathy too. You
Yeah.
know, it's good to learn. Um, so you were on the campaign last year. I was as
Yes,
well. This is how I
yes,
met you.
yes.
You have been on a fitness journey because I need to talk about this because your journey is incredibly inspiring because I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
you are working out in your garage, like you are just like killing it. I don't know, you guys, I don't know if you can see, guys, feel see the whole picture here, but it's fabulous. Like she is toned. And so what, you know, it's not like before you looked fabulous, but now it's just you're just a little bit tinier version of yourself, but like more toned, more muscular, it's stronger. What made you just go, okay, well, this is what I'm gonna do?
It actually started off with my autistic child
Mm-hmm.
because he was getting stronger, where he was kind of overpowering me when he had his meltdowns. So it started off as me trying to get stronger so that when he does grow up, I'm able to be able to handle him. But then it turned into I'm exhausted, I'm tired. There are times where I wanted to cry or I was just stressed out. And working out was my way of, just de-stressing, just trying to like, yeah, get back into it.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Working out is good. It does. It helps you like just get it out so that it doesn't happen
Yeah.
outside. Just outside. It is really. I love working out, and if without it,
Yes.
I'd absolutely feel the same too.
Yeah.
So everything you do for your children, you are a true embodiment
Yes.
of like mama bear, hard worker. You're such an inspiration. I love, like I said, I love watching you. All y'all watching this need to follow her. Have to follow her. She is so inspiring. I don't even know what else to say because I feel like we've covered all the things. Is there anything else that you want to tell people who may be watching this? Just, it's something that I haven't really talked about or digged into for you.
I mean, it's honestly just being you and how you navigate, whether it's something that you're ashamed of or not. It's raw. People want to see the good, the bad, the dark side, the everything, and how you were able to get out of that moment into something.
The underdog.
Yeah.
We want to see that underdog, and you're
Exactly.
absolutely right. And you, in a way, are that. You said, "Okay, forget it. I have to win no matter what."
No matter what.
But see, that's the power of mothers. Mothers do whatever.
We do
They
whatever
make it
for our
happen.
kids.
We
Yep.
do whatever we have to do for our babies, and you're a testament to that. So thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. You're
Thank you.
absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. Make sure to follow her one more time. Social media handles. We need people to know where to get you.
Chelsea.thebeautylab.
Also, your salon.
Oh, my
Where
salon.
can we get everything did?
It's at the Beauty Lab 702, located in North Las Vegas. So yeah, come find us.
Thank you. Thank you
you.
so much.
All right.
Melissa Santos here with the She Means Business Campaign 2025. And I have the beautiful Karen Pacheco. Woo! Nice to meet you. So you and I share something in common. We were both on the last year's campaign, 2024, right?
Yeah.
We were, I guess, like the trailblazers in a way, right? We made history. We made history. But this is not about me. This is about you and what you do. We want to talk all about everything you do. We want to elevate you so that everybody at home watching right now can follow and just be inspired by you. So here you go. The platform is yours. What are you all about? Let's make it happen.
So I actually used to work for Chelsea.
What? Chelsea's still in the room right now, by the way.
So
amazing.
so I actually used to work for her, and then I went off on my own.
Okay.
I went off on my own, so I have my own location now.
Where's your location located at?
I'm off the 215 in North and Decatur.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm off there, like close to Centennial, Aliante area.
Okay.
Yeah, so I do full body waxing, lashes, brows. I'm actually now bringing in my daughter as a nail tech. So we're just trying to grow and build from there and expand.
Inspiring your daughter as well. How old's your daughter?
She is turning 19 next month.
You have a 19-year-old? You look 19.
I
Okay. Okay, mama.
Yes.
Amazing. So she was inspired. How long has she been doing nails?
So my daughter actually graduated last year. She graduated when she was 17, instantly went to school for nails, went to the school that I went to, and she actually graduated 2 weeks after her 18th birthday.
Do you do nails as well?
No.
No. Okay, so look at that. She's like filling in the space that you don't do, so you guys can make sure to like hit, just like Chelsea was saying, making sure that you know how to do everything so you keep that client there.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Is there one thing that you like doing more than another? Like, do you feel like you're like, I'm really good at lashes, like that's my thing?
Yeah.
Or you just do all the things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Main. I mean, brows next to it is like, I love it, but lashes is my main go-to.
How did you find Chelsea?
We met at some lash event. Yes. Like something like this kind of, but it was more centered on like lash artists.
Yeah.
And I remember I was leaving a salon and I was like, I don't want to work there anymore. And then I met Chelsea and we just started talking. Yeah. And then I started working for her.
So it's meant to be. So she inspired you to just like do more.
Yeah.
So clearly, we're surrounded by women here, especially that just uplift each other because look at that. Like who knows if it wasn't for her, like just one day can really change the trajectory of everything. And you are a testament to that. Do you just have your one daughter?
I actually have 3 kids.
You have 3 kids?
Yeah. So her and I, like, we can relate a lot because I have an autistic son.
Also, as well.
So I have 3 kids. My oldest is 24. I have a
Okay.
24-year-old son.
You
My
look
daughter's
pretty.
gonna be 19, and then my youngest is 8 years old.
Oh, wow. So you were just like, I'm gonna start all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a almost 2-year-old, and I have a 7-year-old, and I'm like, what? I forgot how to do all the things when he was born. So
Yeah,
you're like, you are feeling like you start all over
that
again.
was
Well,
me.
but they're amazing.
Yeah.
And they're definitely the why, right?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that they're just like, no, they inspire you to
Yeah.
just be amazing. How did you meet Jackie?
I met her last year through the She Means Business.
Did she contact you, or did you like? That's
She
amazing.
did, and that's when I met her, and I was really inspired by what she was doing, just because I realized, like, a lot of us that have started like our own business and are trying to do better and are trying to grow and elevate and push other women, we all have a backstory. Like, we all have something that it was like traumatic or detrimental to our lives, and we pushed through, we succeeded, and we created something that hopefully inspired others to not give up either.
Let me ask you, when you started this business, you said you mentioned that you had like something that maybe was like a catalyst to that. Can you share that? Are you comfortable sharing like a little bit of that?
So I was in a very abusive relationship about 12, 13 years ago. I actually lost my significant other. He wasn't the father of my kids, but that was my first loss.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was in a very, very, very toxic relationship, abusive. So when I got out of that, I actually opened my own business. So I was juggling that at the same time of opening my own business. And then it just so happened that this year, so with my 3 kids, my kids have, my 2 older kids are with my ex-husband. My ex-husband was my high school sweetheart. He was the love of my life, like, so much history. He actually passed away in March of this year.
Oh.
And then my son's father, which was my 2 older kids' stepdad, he passed away 2 months later. Yeah.
So you went through it.
Yeah, so this year's been rough.
my God.
Both of them passed away literally 2 months apart, and having an autistic child and having him 24/7 now, because we used to split him. So it's been a lot. And unfortunately, with my son's father, that was my abusive, toxic relationship. And then he struggled a lot with his mental health. And unfortunately, he did pass away in June. So kind of everything is all on
Was that
him.
kind of like a confusing feeling to him passing away, knowing that it's like kind of like he's the father of your child?
Yeah, because he was very, even though we had our ups and downs, and through everything we went through, he was still present for my son. He had always been there. So trying to navigate that, own a business, and be there for him and his struggles, and having a neurodivergent child who doesn't know how to process their parents' death. It's been rough. It's been rough.
I bet. And you still keep doing it. So what advice do you have for women that might be going through something, an abusive relationship, or just any kind of what they feel might be a hurdle? They feel like they just can't get out of it. What advice do you have for them in order to maybe get out of that and just see outside, like see the light at the end of the tunnel, like outside of what their struggle is?
So I will have to say, like, all my struggles have been my motivation. They've been my drive to actually push through. And it's just, don't give up. Like, don't give up. Just push through. If something is not for you, if your body's telling you it's not for you, it's not for you. And find a way to get out of it. And once you get out of it, you will push through, you will strive, you will see a whole different light. Once you get out of that situation, you'll see so much more. It's like God gives you so much more when you get out of that situation, and then just keep pushing through. If you have a dream, like, just keep pushing for that dream, keep going, don't stop. Even if you're scared, do not, like, fear sometimes is your best motivation, because when you're scared, that's when you have to do it.
Yeah, you have no choice. You have to jump.
Just jump, just do it. Doesn't matter. And when you take the first step, just keep going, just keep pushing, just keep going. And tunnel vision.
I love that. Tunnel vision. Someone needs to put that on a shirt. Like, just keep going. Tunnel vision, because that's what a lot of times you do need. And just go, okay, well, I don't know. And trust God. You brought up God. sometimes God just you're like, okay, I'm gonna trust you, right? And you don't know, and you just have that faith, and that's what you did.
Yeah.
You had faith in God, you had faith in yourself, you knew that you could do it, and you trusted your body. It wasn't you're like, I'm not in the right place because I'm not okay.
Yeah.
And so that is hard to do, and with your babies and everything. So I have, all I can say is thank you for sharing that story and being so vulnerable for people at home who are watching. This is an incredible woman with She Means Business campaign 2024. But she's, this is the 2025 campaign, and she's still here representing, being part of such a lovely event. And thank you so much for just sharing that with
Thank you
us
for
and
having
the
me.
audience at home. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Hey, y'all, this is Melissa Santos again with the She Means Business campaign 2025. And I am here with the gorgeous Lucy Romero. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you.
As you guys know, every woman that I will be interviewing today has power, comes from a place of just incredible perseverance, resilience, because that's how we do it here at She Means Business campaign. You just shared with me that you were an event planner. You do corporate shows, and you've been doing this for a couple of years now. But what stood out to me, and maybe it's just me, but maybe people at home will share in this sentiment. What are corporate shows? I know event planning, I feel like you there's a lot that you can get into, but corporate shows, how do you how does that work? Like, do I, if I own an insurance company, do you come do events for me and that like I reach out to you like that?
Corporate events are
Yeah.
mainly me working with other businesses to I guess do marketing for their business.
Okay.
It's mainly for other businesses.
Okay.
So that's what corporate events are.
That's incredible. So
Yeah.
do you do all the logistics of it, or how are you involved in it?
Yes, I'll take care of all the logistics and I'll create the event. You just give me a theme and I'll make it happen.
Incredible. So if I'm like, okay, I want it to be, let's just be totally cliche. We're in Vegas, a Vegas themed event.
Mhm.
Then you contact all of the, like Jackie, for example, to do. So that's incredible. So it's basically, do you do weddings as well? Do you do everything, or that's
No.
just like
No, I prefer nonprofits. I have worked with a couple
amazing?
nonprofits, and I prefer corporate events.
Yeah.
I've been taking a break for a year now,
Mhm.
but I'm back now, and I'm
That's
ready
amazing.
to go and to work with people.
What made you want to get into event planning?
It was an accident actually. My first event was with Latinos in Business US. I used to have a small networking event per se.
Okay.
And I liked it. I liked the fact that I could bring people within the community together. My first small business was in New York. I was in Jersey and I just wanted to go to New York. And I got to meet a lot of, actually, a couple people that had their own business and they were just starting. And it was so beautiful. It was really nice.
That's amazing. And I can see the passion. You're like, I love doing this. Like, is this something that you always thought you were going to get into? Or you said it was an accident, but you had to have had like, did you like organizing growing up? Or were you the kid that was like, okay, I'm putting together this party, or were you ever involved in anything like that?
Not at all. It
No.
was I'm really creative. I love
Yeah.
art,
Mhm.
and that's how things came about, but I never thought that I was going to be within that industry, and I love working for just creating beautiful things where people can connect.
Yes.
I hear a lot of great stories of the way that I have connected certain people, and now they work together. The way that I have gave a platform to somebody,
Mhm.
and now that they're doing something special. Last year, I was doing a lot of fashion shows and art exhibits, and some of the people that I gave space to, now they're doing it for themselves. Some of them are now able to be out there, and it's because I gave them the space of doing that.
So
It just makes me so happy.
you inspire people, right? This is what we do at the She Means Business campaign. Women like you inspire. You were saying you were bringing people together, you're a liaison, and then you inspire people to come together as a community.
Mhm.
And I think that's phenomenal. You mentioned that you started in the Latino community. You're Latina. Where are you? you mentioned to me where you're from, but I want you to tell the people where you're from.
I'm Peruvian.
Peruana, se tiene que decir, okay? Because not only that, eres una mujer Latina, and I have so much love for my immigrant. Just my immigrant Latinos that come from another country. I was born here, but I am a daughter of immigrants, and just that, it takes so much courage to come here to a whole new world and just do what you're doing and bringing people together here and uplifting people here, uplifting women, and not only women, just your entire community. And that's so amazing and generous of you. How can people find you? How do you advertise? Do you have social media? Is that how people find you?
Just look for La Casa Romero. That'll be the best way for you to find me.
Is that on Instagram, TikTok, like all across the board?
Instagram. I'm actually rebooting my website, so it's best for you guys to go to La Casa Romero.
Okay.
And that's
so La Casa Romero on Instagram, and she's going to be revamping everything. Eventually, that's going to be your website, lacasaromero.com. Okay, so she's going to have the grand opening for her website. And you said you took a little bit of a break, but you're back. Full force.
Yes.
Full force is okay. Sometimes you got to take a little bit of a break and you got to do what you got to do.
Take care of yourself.
Life happens and it comes at you really fast. And so it's okay to take that like self-care in that moment. And now you're back con todo, viene con todo. Y es Latina, habla español para los que necesitan servicio en español. That sometimes is a little bit nicer. It's sometimes a little bit nicer. Okay.
Yes.
So thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us here at the campaign. She Means Business 2025.
Thank you for the opportunity.
You're welcome. Gracias. And hey guys, Melissa Santos here with 2025 She Means Business campaign, and I have the beautiful Mia Espaderos. Am I saying it right? Woo, I had to practice that because I'm like, why? It's in Spanish. I should know how to say this. It could be the vinito. I don't know. Cheers. We have to. Cheers is on already.
I did. I finished it right before.
There was a little bit left. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little sip. But you are Jackie's Sorina?
Yes, I heard.
Yes. Okay, and you just told me you're a student getting your master's degree.
Yes.
Incredible. How old are you?
I'm 20.
Her master's? I mean, if she's getting her master's and she's 20, what are you doing? What? You better catch up. That's amazing. That's amazing. And what do you study?
So I just got into a law program.
So when? Are we celebrating still? Like,
yes. So actually, I haven't even told most of my family yet.
So now you guys know.
Yeah, I went and YOLO'd it.
That's amazing. Are kids saying YOLO still?
I say YOLO still.
This millennial heart is very happy right now. YOLO, because I don't know if that's cool. I know clock it is cool, right? Clock it. Is it? No, it's not. The kids, I don't know. Like, at my church, the 19-year-old kids that I hang out with, because I'm at my church a lot, they're like, no, you gotta, it's the 6, 7.
Oh, like clock it.
Clock it. And then 6, 7, 7, 6. I don't know, whatever. But amazing. So 20 years old. So how is that possible? Because did you go to school while you were still in high school?
Yes, that's what it is. So here in Nevada, CSN offers a high school college dual program.
Amazing.
So I got my associates at the same time I graduated from high school.
And now you literally are like the babiest baby in your law class, basically. Okay, so what made you want to pursue law?
Okay, so I actually just decided this a couple of months ago. I've been up and down everywhere with my life and what I want to do. And then just some personal family stuff happened. Also the state of the political world.
Yes.
I was just like, I'm seeing so much and I am a fighter. I want to fight for people and their rights. And I was just like, you know what? I've always wanted to do this. It's time we sign up and go get the schooling.
So what type of law are you going to practice?
Okay, so it's global advocacy law.
Okay.
So I won't be practicing in the US unless I go do all of that stuff, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
But I will be able to go to pretty much any country and do anything human rights, civil rights, women's rights.
So you don't want to actually practice law, but you want the law degree and you will be, you're like, I don't want to be a lawyer, but I want to use this degree in order to be an advocate for those outside of the country.
Lawyer, but yes, outside.
But outside. So you still want to get that, bar. Okay.
Yes.
She's like, no, I'm going all the way.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, of course. Amazing. So what is it like to have Jackie as your aunt?
I mean, she is phenomenal as a businesswoman, as an aunt. She's just the sweetest. And the most creative. I honestly think me and her are very so alike. We're both the middle children from our family. And in the same way, she is a go-getter. If whatever she wants, she will get.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I learned it from her. I learned it from my mother. All the women in my family, boss women, baddies. You know.
Okay. Listen. Okay. I love that. And I love to hear people just talk about just Jackie, because it's funny, everyone has a different story, obviously, but it's still very similar.
Yeah.
Like, you obviously you're the most lucky out of all of us,
Fair.
because you actually you had her basically help raise you in a way, right? You got to see her just be this amazing woman and have that example, and not everyone can have that. But I think we all have that, like, that experience with Jackie, where she just meets you and she just adopts you.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like, okay, so Jackie adopted me. She's just like, okay, I like you. Okay, we're gonna work together. Okay, and then this is why we're here. So
it's very like the kindergarten, like, you want to be my friend?
yeah,
Okay,
that's how Jackie is. Like,
exactly.
hey, I like you. Do you want to be friends? Okay,
Fair,
and that's it, and that's it, and that's how Jackie is, and what an amazing gift to be able to be raised that way and to see it, and look at the impact. She absolutely has an impact. Like you said, I'm gonna graduate high school with a degree.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my BA 2 years later, and I'm going for my master's. That's in law. And how amazing is that? So cheers to that, even though you don't have anything in there anymore. I don't know if this is bad luck or not. I have no idea. But congratulations. And guys, Mia, do you share on socials? Are you all about that?
I am also an aspiring model.
Do you
so,
like, guys? Okay.
Come on.
So where can we follow you on social media?
It is La Vie Espaderos.
Can you spell that out?
Yeah, so LAVIEESPADEROS.
Okay.
La Vie Espaderos.
Are you on Instagram, TikTok? Are you doing all the things?
Only Instagram.
Instagram?
For right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I know, it's overwhelming.
It is.
It's like, oh my goodness, you post on one and then you have to post on all of them. But your aunt is like really good at that.
It is amazing. Yeah.
She's like, everything is content. That's it. I hear it in my head all the time. I'm like, it is. It's content. It's content. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey y'all, Melissa Santos here with the She Means Business Campaign 2025, and we are continuing our amazing interviews, and I'm here with Courtney Hunsinger. I like saying your last name. Hunsinger, okay? Tell me about yourself.
Yeah, so I've been in Vegas for 3.5 years. I'm from the East Coast, and I started my business about 7, 8 years ago, but it's really taken off. I came here to get into the real estate and hospitality industry. I'm in tech, do web and app development, digital marketing. So
you do both those things?
Yeah. So, well, I wanted to do those things for those industries.
Oh, for the industry.
So,
okay.
yeah, really get into, realtors, brokerages, lenders, property management, and handle all of everything from their CRM to their socials to their website. So, yeah.
So how did you get into that?
Okay, so my background is in fashion. I actually made my
Absolutely,
outfit.
you guys. Can we see what her outfit looks like? We have to, because when you walked up, so I was emceeing the event today. I was like, okay, she is amazing, and I absolutely love this.
Thank
and it's
you.
so unique and beautiful. Can you stand up? Because this
sure.
is amazing.
I designed it with my friend Kelsey. She's an amazing tailor, seamstress, costume designer.
You guys, the back of it. The back of it.
The back of it.
What do we? What? What?
Yes.
It's amazing. Amazing.
So she's awesome.
So you started in fashion, and then you're like,
yeah,
let's not do fashion. Like,
well, I got into marketing through fashion, and so I started doing that I did tech design and print design for menswear companies, and then I moved into jewelry companies and more in the marketing side. So kind of was able to like teach myself how to build websites and kind of look at the whole picture. So panoptic means to see the world, see the whole in one view. So for me, instead of going here to get your logo, here to get your website, here to get, all of your kind of back end stuff, your marketing, it's kind of all in one house. So that's why I named it that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you a one-woman show kind of? You do all of it?
So this is my first year that I've had full-time employees, which was crazy for me because I felt like a glorified freelancer for a really long time because it was just me. And then I was with contractors and then part-time and now full-time. So we have a small team of about 5 minimum. And then I have like a lot of just amazing developers and agencies that I work with in conjunction. So.
Wow. So how did you meet Jackie?
Jackie. Wait, I knew Jackie before Latip. So we're both in Latip together, Latip networking.
Mhm.
But I met Jackie through probably Fabiola because she knows everybody.
Okay.
But I met her and I sang at the last She Means Business. I did a performance.
You were the one singing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So
She
yeah.
sings so dope, y'all. I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. Oh my gosh. So
So,
you're
yeah.
just like creative and just the boss. Like you were all around boss. Wow. Just wow. I'm so impressed by you. Because I'm like, I was on the campaign last year and I had a chance to be able to take things in a different way. And so, yeah, I do remember that going, oh my gosh, she's so cute. She sings so pretty. Was your producer there too? Like the person who wrote a song that you said, or no?
Probably me. Oh,
I don't know.
that
I was just imagining.
husband produced.
So someone was
one of the
there
songs that I sang.
that
Yeah.
you were singing. Yeah, so
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
So
yeah.
nice.
Well,
Why
my
don't you
son
sing this
thinks I'm
time?
cringe because I tried to like focus on like the
Because you
business.
should have
And
came out and just been like, what?
Jackie did mention that to me, but
No.
but yeah, my son thinks I'm cringe. But
You have
that's
a
okay.
son. How old's your son?
He's 12. He's gonna be 13
What
next
is
month.
that even? When
I
you
don't
get
know,
older.
but when I figure out what 6'7" is, I'll let you guys know.
You guys, that is the weird 6'7". I don't know.
I don't get it, but
Oh man. So I donate time in my church. And so like the younger kids like try to keep me cool, right? And they're like teaching me all these things like clock it, and then like crashing out.
yeah. Oh, I crash out all
I crash out. And now I'm kind of using it. I'm like, am I cool? I'm a cool mom because I have 2 kids too. So, but my daughter's still not she just started saying 6'7" because is gonna be 8. So she's just kind of in like that place where she's just kind of capturing these
picking
things.
it up.
They're like the cool things to talk about.
Yeah.
But yeah, they keep me like cool. And so when they're like 6'7" and trying to explain to me what it is, I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, but it's kind of on its way out anyway. And I'm like, of course.
Of course, now that I'm just
now that I'm
thinking about
just
it.
becoming kind of cool. Now it's not really
Right.
cool.
Or like we're leaving in 7 minutes, and then I'm like, wait, why is it cringe when I do it, but not when you do it? But
They
anyway.
think we're cringe. It's okay. It's fine. I can't wait to continue to embarrass my child.
I know, it's super
I
fun.
will, but now she's at that age. I have a 2-year-old, which is insanity.
Oh my gosh.
He's gonna be 2.
That is crazy. And doing all that you do with
I
a
know.
toddler.
But we all do it, right?
Yeah.
So being a mom, being moms, entrepreneurs, all that, and that's what you embody. It's so dope. Like I'm not saying that having kids is like the only motivation, right? But it's incredible when you have that because it's a different type of fire.
It's
like a different type of thing. You're like, no,
Yeah.
I have to keep this human alive. I have things to do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have time to waste.
Yeah, and I also think it's like a balance thing because
Yeah.
like I like to be at all the events. I like to support, all of the people in my network that like the women are all like my actual true friends. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
yeah.
like I like to show up and go out and have fun, but I think the balance comes from like just loving to be at home with my son and my cat. Like that's my happy place.
I
like
mean,
making food.
That's
That's
amazing.
we just started making homemade pasta.
Oh,
That's my new endeavor.
wow. Do you have like a whole pasta thing, or are you just going like old school
Yeah.
and slicing it up?
Yeah,
like,
it depends.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I have a pasta, we have like all these different little attachments.
tools and stuff.
I think my grandmother would be proud.
You're Italian, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So your pasta's like actual, like legit pasta.
I think so.
yeah.
I think
You would be disappointed in the pasta. Melissa, no.
Box
That's amazing.
can, yeah.
I mean, it's what it is. Sometimes that's why. I mean, but I have a lot of respect for people who make it fresh. Because I love me some Italian food. It's some
Yeah.
of my favorite. Like, it's probably at the top 5 favorite
Mhm.
foods for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I love pasta. But oh my God, do you have anything else you want to share with the people watching at home? Because this is going out there. Everybody.
Yeah.
How they can find you if they want to network with you. They want your services. How can they find you?
Yeah, so my website is Panoptic Media Solutions. It's PANOPTIC. It's also, I'm just my name on Facebook and Instagram, Courtney Hunsinger. I'm doing a special for the last quarter for any businesses, like the gift of growth. So instead of, buying presents and stuff at Christmas, if you know anyone that's an entrepreneur, gifting them, investing into their business, whether it's a new website or a new logo or, footage. So that's what I'm on. And we're closing out our swimsuits for the year and starting on spring summer for my Capadonna brand. So I'm excited.
Oh my gosh, so that's right. So where is that all in your same like social network?
Yeah,
that they
it's
can find
all
you and
there.
everything?
Yes. But right now it's on sale at sunlightlover.com. And Kelsey, she's who made this beautiful garment. So we're She's amazing too.
Oh my gosh.
I really would not be anywhere in Vegas where I am without like all of the. Most of them were here tonight. All of these
Yeah.
amazing women.
One last question, because it's just like, and now we're bouncing around, and you guys can edit however you guys want to do this. Because how did you end up in Vegas from New York? Because that's like not even
Crazy.
like
pretty
that's
much.
like the other side of the world. Completely
Yeah.
different. I mean, that is a trek.
Yeah. So I was in Baltimore. Family's all from New York. And then I was.
Were you born in New York?
No, I was born in Baltimore.
In Baltimore. Okay, that's why I was like, I don't hear a New York accent, but
Yeah,
I feel like
it's funny because like my family all is whatever, but yeah. And then I was in Philly for 10 years. I went to school there.
okay.
So that's where I moved here from. But I kind of got introduced to like life outside of the strip on Vegas. And I just like fell in love with the area. And I was like, I was either gonna move. I knew I wanted to leave Philly. I was like, do I move to New York or do I move to Vegas? And I was like, cost of living really doesn't compare.
It does not.
So, and I came here in 22 and everything was like low.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I really wanted my son to be able to live in a more residential area
Yeah.
and, you know, just kind of get out of the city. So,
What
yeah.
people don't know, those of you who are watching who are not from Vegas and just come to Vegas to hang out on the strip, like that 3 mile like strip, because that's, you know, people just think that that's all Vegas. There's so much more outside of Vegas.
Yeah.
Like this is not me advertising because like we're full, but I just want to let you know
We are full.
we're full. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's so nice to raise, like, people just don't think like, oh, you can raise a family here.
Yeah.
There's literally parks at every corner.
Yeah.
Like splash pads everywhere. I know your child is a little bit older, but even then, like, I think there's so much growth in Vegas.
Shows, events.
There's always
festivals,
something to do.
yeah.
Everyone's always visiting. So like you don't have to actually leave as
Yeah.
often. And it's just really nice. So I'm glad that you're able to like see that and just raise your child in that, because you don't actually think that that's a thing, but it really is. There's
It's
like a
cool.
community here.
We can go to
cool.
like LA or San Diego one weekend and go to Zion the next. We
Oh,
love
I
hiking. We're
know.
by Mount Charleston. So,
Mount Charleston is beautiful, but yeah, I don't want to tell you guys all the secrets.
oh, yeah.
We're full. But anyway, thank you so much.
Thank
I
you for
appreciate you so
having
much.
me.
Follow her on all her social media one more time, please, so that people know where to find you.
Singer, that's
Okay.
me.
You guys better follow her. Follow her.
Thank you.
All right, bye. Bueno, seguimos aquí in the She Means Business Campaign 2025. Melissa Santos here, your host, and I am here with Jennifer Poveda. And tell me about yourself. The stage is yours.
Well, yo soy de Ecuador, primero que nada, soy ecuatoriana,
Yes.
y
¿Qué parte de Ecuador?
soy guayaquileña.
Guaya.
Soy costeña, se nota eso así en la sandunga que tengo.
I know.
Y como aquí en Las Vegas me dedico a ser agente de bienes raíces. Así que llevo ya 17 años ayudando en la mayoría a la comunidad latina a vender, comprar e invertir.
Y todo el mundo te conoce a vos. Me imagino que tu nombre, o sea, ya tienes muchos años de estar aquí en Las Vegas.
Tengo muchos años de estar acá y tengo 17 años haciendo real estate, así que sí, ya me he creado un nombre y pues principalmente me encanta mucho ayudar a la comunidad latina.
Ay, eso te nació a hacer real estate para la comunidad latina. ¿Fue esa la razón que comenzaste a hacer bienes raíces o no?
Vengo de New York,
Ajá.
entonces saqué la licencia allá y aquí lo que hice fue revalidar la licencia.
¿Y
Básicamente.
por qué te moviste de Nueva York a Las Vegas? Porque es muy diferente la vida acá en Las Vegas que en Nueva York.
Muy diferente. Básicamente, una de las razones fue justamente porque quería darle a mis hijos una casa.
Pues sí, porque Nueva York.
Casa. Porque en Nueva York una casita chiquitica cuesta más de $500,000
Dios
en aquel
mío.
tiempo.
Ajá.
Entonces, ya entenderás que yo vine a este país con muchas ganas de echar para adelante por mis hijos y pues me veía ya en Nueva York con pocas posibilidades de poderlo lograr. Así que vi la oportunidad aquí y dije, pues, para allá voy, como dice Mark Anthony, para allá me fui.
Ajá.
Y vine con una maleta cargada de muchas ilusiones, con 2 nenes y pues apenas a los 7 meses dije, voy a sacar mi licencia ya y pues me lancé al agua, ¡boom! Y aquí estoy todavía.
Increíble, increíble y tan linda. O sea,
Gracias.
se te siente la energía. Yo ya compré casa, pero me da ganas de comprar
Voy a
otra.
comprar otra casa.
Voy a comprar otra. Porque aquí en Las Vegas se puede. O sea, bueno, se está poniendo costoso la cosa, pero no es, o sea, aquí en Las Vegas es diferente. O sea, hay mucha oportunidad. Me imagino que cuando viniste la primera vez era un poquito diferente, pero
Sí.
ahora, o sea, aquí sí se puede comprar casa. Nosotros,
Exactamente.
yo me vine de California y compramos la casa en un año, algo
Así
así,
es.
porque dije, wow, ok, aquí sí se puede, más fácil, más rápido. Y entonces, dijiste que ayudas a la gente a invertir también dinero.
Así es, así.
Wow.
Eso me gusta mucho. Fíjate que no solamente se trata de comprar una casa y quedarte ahí en esa casa por 30 años. Hay que aprender que esa primera casa
Ujú.
puede ser esa piedra que te lleva a catapultarte para esa segunda y hasta esa tercera casa. O a veces lo que sucede es que no tenemos la información y no nos creemos capaces de que eso es posible.
Ajá.
¿Ves? Entonces, para eso estoy yo, para empoderar. Me gusta decir que a la comunidad latina, pero cuando entrego las llaves a las mujeres, así como que hasta la piel se me eriza,
Ajá.
porque alguna vez también yo estuve ahí solamente como soñando.
Ajá.
Y ahora que puedo decir que tengo algunos real estate y que he podido también hacer flip y que puedo ayudar a las personas y he ayudado a las personas en años a hacer dinero en real estate, yo sé que sí se puede.
Porque la gente piensa que no pueden.
Exactamente.
Dices, ¿cómo yo voy a encontrar el dinero? ¿Cómo yo puedo tomar una casa que ya tengo para comprar otra? O sea,
Exactamente.
bueno, yo soy una de esas personas, tenemos nuestra casa, pero ya hablando con mi esposo, debemos de comprar otra.
Claro.
O sea, estamos
Y está
esperando,
joven.
estamos esperando porque queremos rentar, o sea, vamos a estar en eso, pero como no sabemos, te llamamos a
Claro.
ti, ¿verdad?
Me puedes llamar.
Te llamamos a vos, o sea, es increíble porque tú no nada más vendes casas, o sea, tú educas
Al
a la
cliente,
comunidad.
exactamente.
Y es
Así es.
bien diferente eso, es como una relación completamente diferente. Me imagino que la misma persona regresa
Sí.
y te da el negocio otra vez.
Tengo la bendición de que llevo en este año, como te dije, 17 años y la mayoría de mis clientes son clientes repetidos. Gente que me recomienda y gente que cuando quiere vender su casa porque cambió su vida, porque se quieren ir ya a retirar. Tengo muchos clientes que ya se están retirando. Entonces ellos me llaman, Jenny, ya quiero vender mi casa porque me voy a cambiar a Pahrump, me voy a Arizona y me vuelven y me llaman. Y eso me da
Ay, qué
mucha
bonito.
alegría porque se nota que la confianza que hemos creado a través de los años valió la pena.
Bueno, es que se siente tu energía, oh my God. Digo, ok, compro una casa, ok, ya estoy lista. O sea, no es broma, es like, se siente tu energía, es increíble. Se ve que amas lo que
Amo lo que hago.
haces y
Ujú.
que tienes esa chispa que a lo mejor te nació por ser madre, no sé, por ser latina, ecuatoriana, no sé. Porque es algo que tienen las latinas,
Sí.
que son luchonas, ¿ok? No es por nada, no es porque soy latina y soy una hija de
Inmigrantes.
inmigrantes. O sea, mi mamá y mi papá se mataron, o sea, por comprar su casa. Ellos también compraron su casa, me enseñaron muchos valores que hoy en día yo uso en mi vida.
Ujú.
Y bueno, es algo increíble porque es algo, toma mucha, no sé, it takes a lot of courage. No encontraba la palabra, es verdad, es algo que no tienen todo el mundo y la gente latina sí lo tienen.
Lo
Entonces
tenemos.
eso tú lo tienes y qué
Gracias.
increíble poder hacer una vida tan linda aquí en Las Vegas con tus hijos y mira qué bella,
Gracias.
bella, inteligente
Muchas
y eso es lo que, de eso se trata She Means Business.
Exactamente.
Aquí nosotros somos parte de una comunidad, una familia
Ujú.
de latinas que están, o sea, levantando la comunidad y tú eres parte de eso y muchas gracias por
Muchas gracias por
entrevistarme
invitarme.
conmigo. No, o sea, yo estoy aquí por Jackie. Bueno, te quería preguntar, ¿cómo conociste a Jackie?
Bueno, yo conocí a Jackie en el gimnasio,
Yo también.
bailando
En la Zumba.
la zumba, así que me encantaba. Ella era una de mis entrenadoras favoritas y
Sí.
yo iba a las 9 de la mañana, creo que los días domingos, ahí en primera fila, ya tú sabes, peleándola por
Ajá.
estar ahí en primera fila
Ujú.
y así fue como la conocí.
Ah, yo también la conocí en Zumba, me encanta. Te hace sudar. Si no han ido a una clase de Jackie en Zumba,
Vayan.
es lo mejor. Se pone a cantar, es como un concierto.
Así es.
¿Verdad?
Te diviertes y hace una comunidad también de gente muy
Ajá.
bonita. Y a propósito también, tratando de hacer networking, en los gimnasios puedes hacer mucho networking. Yo he tenido clientas de ahí con las que he tenido la oportunidad de vender, comprar sus casas y después a sus hijos también.
Ay,
Así que es una forma de hacer negocio también.
pues muchas gracias, qué bonita tu historia y la verdad estás ayudando a todas Las Vegas, o sea, a comprar casas, pero también inspirando.
Así,
Inspirando a las mujeres que nos están viendo que ustedes pueden también comprar sus casas,
así es.
o sea, lo pueden hacer, pueden invertir y, o sea, lo pueden hacer con ella.
Pueden llamar a Jenny y recuerden que
Es en
siempre...
social media también, queremos saber a dónde te podemos encontrar.
Así es, está Jennifer Poveda, Jennifer con una Y en la Jennifer Poveda, Realtor en Instagram y también en Facebook. Yo estoy quedando allá
Facebook.
y es acá. Claro que sí,
Ajá.
es que Estaba
Bueno, está bien, está bien. Es lo mismo, es el mismo, es el mismo.
Pero bueno, muchísimas gracias y también recuerden siempre que todos los sueños se pueden hacer posibles, solamente tienen que tener un plan y luego poner acción.
Ajá, hacerlo,
Eso es
no
todo.
importa. Nunca vamos a estar listas, pero nada más hazlo, ponlo and just start it. Make it happen. You're never going to be ready. Lo
Con
tienes que hacer.
miedo o con lo que, pero
Pero
tú
con miedo
lánzate.
es mejor, o sea, muchas veces es el miedo que te lo hace hacer, o
Así
sea,
es, tú
you have to
lánzate.
do it. Gracias, gracias. Oh my gosh, I love you.
Me encantó
Oh my
conocerte.
God, gracias. What's up, guys? Melissa here. She Means Business 2025. And tell me, okay, we have here Sagrario. I love that name.
Thank
It's
you.
so like,
Me too.
it's so classic, right? Sagrario Cadena. You were a big part of the event this year, okay? It couldn't have been done without you. And how do you feel about being part of it? How do you feel even being here?
It's an amazing opportunity. I
Yes.
wanted to do it last year and I couldn't. Personal reasons, but
Yeah.
that's fine.
God's timing, okay?
And this was actually the perfect timing. I
Yes.
feel that I learned to appreciate it more because I wanted it for so long.
Yeah.
And you know how sometimes you have to wait for what you want?
Yeah.
It just has a different taste.
It's sweeter.
It's sweeter. There you go.
It's
like,
sweeter. You're like, oh, you know what? And then and it's like you have to wait for it a little bit. It's like, wow, okay, that was so worth it.
And Jackie has
And
been
was it worth it?
graceful. Jackie, she's very professional, very
Yes.
graceful. And she makes you feel at home. When we did the photo session, she's like, what kind of music do you want? And so what makes you feel better?
Yeah, so expand on that. Expand on what that experience was like.
It was
with
a full
Jackie.
experience because she takes her time. She does like the colors and
The
she's like,
wardrobe, you bring the wardrobe, right? So Adi is the one who's still dressing everybody, correct? Adi is still doing that. But I know you bring your own personality.
we bring
You
our
bring your own.
We bring
Yeah.
our own. However,
Yes.
she says what color. So we
Yes.
sit together. We work on a palette.
Exactly.
And so based on already your social media or your goal or what your
So it's you.
it is
it's
totally
nobody
you.
else.
It's totally
it's
you.
you.
And I'll tell you a little secret. I think she picked the color red because one of my colors is red. And then
So this is why we're wearing red. Okay.
thanks to me. Thank you, everybody. No, but it's funny because I told her I have a lot of yellows and she wanted to put blue.
Yeah.
And I said, no, Jackie, but I already used a lot of
Yeah.
reds. She's like, you're going to look like McDonald's. And I said, it's okay, Jackie. I'm not scared about it.
I love red too. This is why I got excited when they were like red. You should see my closet. My closet is like half is red and the other half is black. I don't ask me why.
It just worked out wonderful. It just worked out
Beautiful.
wonderful. Yes.
And you
So-
look absolutely
you,
gorgeous. Your
thank
makeup
you.
looks beautiful,
Thank
all
you.
of it. And you said the photo shoot was a really amazing experience.
It was a very amazing experience.
So they did your makeup. They do everything, top to bottom. Everything
Did
is
the
done.
makeup, my hair, and then the wardrobe. According to she already had the background prepared, so that was like amazing.
She's
That-
so thorough, right? So
and
you guys have a phone
appreciate
call
that.
before, right?
Exactly.
To
A
break
phone
it all down.
and an appointment and then the pictures. So it was like well planned.
Mm-hmm.
It was intentional. And I really appreciated that because it makes you think instead of just going to buy anything, I knew exactly what colors or what outfit. She's like, you need a dress and you need a suit and you need so she already
Right.
like
She comes with the vision.
that's the only thing I could get.
Like she knows you better than you know yourself too. Because I did it last year too. And she was like, okay, so this is what I have an idea to do because this is you, but you tell me. And I'm like, that's a great idea.
And another point
And you
that she
collaborate,
touched-
yeah.
Exactly. Another because we can take pictures many times
Yeah.
and we can have other sessions. However, one of the things that I really liked about her is her setting the outline of what she expected, but also she said, don't think that the pictures that I'm taking, you're going to be able to post on social media just like anything. She said, no, I want those pictures like on a website, like on a magazine.
Yes.
So she's setting high expectations.
Listen,
high
Jackie's
standards.
pictures just don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And that is no joke. She's absolutely amazing.
En donde manda
Yeah.
capitán.
Dios, and we're like, okay.
Marinero. I said, okay, Jackie, no los toco. I'm just going to keep them there like it's safe and safe.
When
Yeah.
she did my photos, she's just like, you're not looking at them, okay? I'm going to tell you which one. And I was like, okay.
So
Okay.
one of the,
Whatever.
the,
You say quick.
the topics that I touch
Yeah.
in my social media, one of them is my personal, and the other one is autism.
Yes.
And so we were intentional about that because she said, I tried getting this puzzle for you so we can use during the photo session. She says, I couldn't find it, but don't worry about it. I'm going to make this humongous puzzle that I can put on the picture, like in one of the pictures. And I said, I trust you.
Amazing.
So it worked out really good. The platform is called Autism Warrior. So the puzzle that she created is an armor, like the puzzle put on an armor.
Yes.
So that's very meaningful to me. Thank you, Jackie, so much. I saw it and I cried.
Yeah.
And then my
Saw your
friend who
photo.
invited me, she came and we saw each other. We cried. It's just very emotional because, like I said earlier, it's walking towards your goals and fulfilling them. They might be small. Like sometimes we don't give ourselves a lot of credit, but I'm learning to do that. I'm learning
Celebrate everything that you do.
because this might be little right now, but one day, and even if for the next generations or the other moms that I hope to reach and empower with my story. That's what I always tell my son. If one of our pictures or one of our videos touches a family and we give hope, then we've done our part. You know, it's at the end of the day, because it was a different season for us. And I didn't have that. I didn't have, the support that I needed as a mother, because as moms, that's one of the other things that I encourage moms.
You feel very lonely. You're like,
self-care, mental health.
Yes.
Seek for help. You're important. You need to breathe.
We're the last ones to take care of ourselves sometimes. There's like, what are you doing?
Like they say, put on the mask first.
Yeah, pouring from an empty cup.
Continue. And that's at the end of the day, it's like, moms, take care of yourselves. There's no guilt trip about that. Our children need us, and their situation, their condition, depending on the stage where the journey is, it's still going to be there. But we need to escape for 2 hours, for 4 hours, and love ourselves. And so that's why I'm always telling moms, go hiking, go get your nails done. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. Just go to the park, ground yourself. That's for free. And it's going to be totally worth it.
I love that.
That's what I want moms, like there's a lot of autism awareness already. Now we need to bring mental health awareness for the moms who have children with special
Which is something that you don't think about. That has to be, I want to say number one. It should be up there on the hierarchy
100%.
because you can't pour from an empty cup. I hate to sound cliche, but like you said, put your mask on first, because it's like, how do you prepare yourself for the everyday, what your everyday looks like?
And the thing is, the reality is that we pour ourselves into our children, typical, atypical, it doesn't matter. And obviously for children with special needs, we have to do extra work.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, it's like, it comes out natural as mommies. We do that, especially Latinas. We're like mama bears.
Everything. We give all of it. We're like, wow, hold on.
As mothers, that we have to fight at the schools for the meetings, for the therapies, to find the doctor, the insurance. It's like a lot of work, and it's draining. I used to see myself like, oh, I can't do that anymore, because I had so many applications, so many programs, so many resources. I had to follow through.
So what did
You're
you
the
change?
secretary 24/7.
So what did you change? Like what did you do? Like what advice can you give moms at home that are going like, what happened?
My advice is take one application at a time, one resource at a time. There's 4 weeks in a month, do one a week. There's nothing wrong, because if we try to do everything at the same time, then we're overwhelmed and we're not even finishing the one application. So it's like, I'm going to turn around, I'm going to look away, and I'm just going to give this one resource, this one therapy, this one opportunity, take care of that one first. And like I always tell parents, I always like to tell parents, it's tedious, it's a lot of work, but it pays off. It pays off when we see our children. My son is going to be 18 next year. He's high functioning. He has a 3.75 GPA. He's going to graduate with a regular diploma so he can go into college, because I'm already telling him, you need to move out of the house. You need to move out of the house when you're 18. I need to go travel the world. It's my time.
Mira, niño. Yes, tiempo.
Yes, mira, niño.
Yes,
but
tiempo.
They know us. They know us. And that's what I love about my son. He's so amazing. And that's what I want for other kids.
And look at your energy though. And then that's incredible. He had that. He said, he had you, and clearly you're not gonna take like you're like no,
Oh no,
no, I'm sorry.
no, no.
You're gonna do big things.
No.
Like we're not putting barriers up. And it looks
Yeah,
like
advice.
you removed barriers.
I did because
what
that's
you
my
did.
other advice. I treated my 3 kids the same.
All the
I
same.
never treated this one in special. No. Todos coludos o todos rabones. We're all the same.
One more time, girl.
all
I
the
was so-
same.
quiero
O
decir eso.
todos coludos o todos rabones. So equals a todos, no importa.
Equals.
Porque sometimes, I'm going to say this in Spanish, a veces nosotros mismos les quitamos a nuestros hijos el potencial que tienen.
Porque pensamos que no pueden.
Exacto. Y yo
Pero
siempre
ellos sí pueden.
les puse parámetros altos para
Claro.
que ahí ellos se las averiguan, lo tienen que
Ajá,
realizar.
Lo tienen que hacer. Wow, y así se tiene que hacer.
Así tiene que
Y
ser.
muchas veces that's hard to do because you're like, oh, my baby. But
No.
you know what? I'm a mom too. And it's like, I have to catch myself sometimes doing it. So that's
We're
really good.
raising adults.
I'm taking that.
Adults. We're not raising children.
Absolutely.
No estamos retrocediendo.
Raising adults.
Raising
Girl,
adults.
raising
adults.
The way I'm taking notes right now,
Raise adults,
it is
please.
insane. Because it's
Do
true.
the society a favor, please. We don't
Absolutely.
need any more babies.
No, we don't need any babies that are 20-year-old babies because then they don't know how to act.
No babies, but that's
Okay.
a different.
That's a whole different
interview.
topic. That's a whole different podcast. Okay. That's
I
the
love
name of it. 20-year-old babies.
Invite me.
Let's talk about that. Thank you so much. You're
My pleasure.
amazing.
Thank you so
Thank you so much for being just part of the campaign this year and just influencing so many women who are watching at home and, need to hear this. Someone at home needed to hear this. And
My
thank you so
pleasure.
much.
Thank you so much.